Manchester United star Raphael Varane's pre-season warning has been proven correct. Man United defender Raphael Varane has had his pre-season warning proven correct in the early weeks of the campaign. Injuries have ravaged the Premier League this season, and Manchester United might have felt their cold sting more than anyone else. United are far from alone in being without multiple crucial players for much of the campaign, but Erik ten Hag has seen his side decimated. The Dutchman has often been without his first-choice back four, with Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw being long-term absentees, while practically every other position has been impacted as well. It would be easier to name the few players who haven't missed a match yet, with somehow the perennially injured Anthony Martial being one of them, as a week doesn't go by without someone being added to the casualty list. Though Jadon Sancho's and Antony's absences weren't injury-related, United have been without up to 12 players at points this season. Their sudden decline isn't surprising when viewed through that lens. A report from ESPN has revealed that there have already been a staggering 196 injuries suffered by players in the Premier League in just the first 12 weeks of the campaign. We haven't even got to the busy period yet. Who could have possibly predicted this? Well, just about everyone, including Raphael Varane before the season even began. We had a meeting last week with the FA. They recommended from the referees news decisions and rules, Varane said in a statement. From the managers and players, we have shared our concerns for many years now that there are too many games, the schedule is overcrowded, and it's at a dangerous level for players' physical and mental well-being. Despite our previous feedbacks, they have now recommended for next season longer games, more intensity, and less emotions to be shown by players. So buckle in. This is only going to get worse as the months and years go on. The demands on footballers are ever increasing, with competitions being extended and completely new tournaments being created just to milk every last cent out of their bodies before they completely break down. Footballers may be more heavily rewarded than ever for their efforts, but they remain human beings, and everyone has a breaking point regardless of what's in the bank. Not only are the greedy vampires who run the sport insisting on increasing the workload with every passing year, the load itself has never been more intense. Football is now played at a much faster pace than it was even 10 years ago, and the fitness required to play is extraordinary. The physical demands in a single match have never been higher, and the number of games just keeps going up, up and up. Injuries are inevitable, and the sad thing is it will only lead to a decrease in the quality of football on offer. When top stars are constantly sidelined or need to be rested to prevent complete collapse, there will be less opportunities to work their magic. In practically every industry, those at the top who are only bothered about share prices and dividends just demand more and more. It ruins everything. Look at Marvel films, though some would argue you can't ruin what was already a load of rubbish. Star Wars, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, The Walking Dead. Oversaturation is the corruption of quality. Football is going the exact same way, but this time the health of real people is on the line. Nothing will stop it because millions will be made instead, and that is much more important. Football is dead. Long live football.